call are to mostly talk about, well, I want to prioritize Angel Vault launch, and then secondarily the Give Power staking and locking, and try to get all of that sorted as much as possible. And then if we have a bunch of time at the end, then we could chat more about boosting and ranking. But basically everything I have for intentions is on the agenda there. And I'm distracted by being thirsty and hungry, and that's all. I will pass it to...
Big distraction.
I know, right? Like,
I don't work. It's distraction for you?
I mean, these human needs, right? I'm distracted by my human needs.
Yeah.
I'll pass it to you, Amin.
Yeah, thank you. My priority is to, close projects and think about the next. Currently we have many things concurrently are developed. It's excuse me. Monique is pinging me. Currently we are we are having multiple branches, one for Angel Bar, one for GIVeconomy, one for Give Power, and developing them together takes lots of energy from us. I want to close the Angel Vault today. I think it's finished. Just the APR thing that you said, that's not a big deal. That having, it needs design, by the way, to how to show that separately. But yeah, so I don't want to talk about details. Yeah, just close something that we can close sooner and just focus on less projects. That's it. I pass it to Sam.
Hello, guys. I have been quite distracted lately, but I could put my attention again on Give Power since yesterday. And I have been working on expanding the tests that we had, that Amin and me started. They are still not complete, but I am advancing through them. So I guess that I can show you what we are covering now, and I am quite tired of Give Power. I think that we should just push it until we have it in production. Let's finish it, guys. I will pass it to Mateo.
Thank you, Sam. Hey guys, happy to be here. Wish you a great Wednesday. For me, I just want to participate and offer my help on everything that is missing on the front end of Give Power. I know that Lauren put some issues yesterday. I think Sherik fixed most of them. Whatever is missing, I'm able to help. Also really curious about the Angel Vault and everything that is moving on. Happy to see you all. I'll pass it to Mohamed.
Thanks, Matsu. I'm here for listening and to see if we can help. And I'm interested to hear about the boosting. I pass it to, who is left? Carlos.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm here to listen also and see the section Region Farms outreach that it was mentioned also yesterday, I think, which farms are being removed and all that. So yeah, just here to listen. I'll pass it to Griff.
Same, mostly just here to listen and excited to see the advances and get that Angel Vault out. I'll pass it to, I'm not sure, Monique, did you go? Mitch?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm just here to listen, get sync, do some analysis for the boosting and coordinating with you guys here. And pass it to Mitch.
Thanks. Mostly here just to listen. and I'll give it back to Lauren.
Yeah, let's pass it to Cherry.
Yeah, thank you, Lauren. Hello, guys. Finally, I have Giveth t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about my updates, I fixed all issues Lauren assigned to me. Some of them are my fault in calculation because I used total GiveLock instead of user GiveLock. So I think some of them fixed, yeah, by fixing that issue. And about the others, I try to fix all of them. Please check. I think Amin merged all PRs. And about intentions, my intention is talk about the release plan because, as Amin said, we have many branches: Give Power, Angel Vault, GIVeconomy, and sync all of the branches together is too hard. Yeah. And I have no distractions. I think I can pass it back to Lauren.
Nice. Then let's just pass it to Jess to close it out. Great. Awesome. Yay. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's get cracking along and going through the agenda. I hope you feel better, Jesse. So first thing on the agenda is the nice token. I just wanted to say nice. We did so good. That was great. Everybody loves the meme of nice. So praise Mitch for pushing that, and praise everybody who was getting those banners up there in the swag shop. I think it's super cool, and it's nice that now that's done. So I just wanted to give us a moment. It was just last week we were still talking about launching it. This week it's done, and we're moving on to new launches. So yay! Nice. Great. Okay. Angel Vault. So Angel Vault, I'm with Amin. Let's get products rolling out and be done with them. So Angel Vault, I think, is the closest to the finish line, and I want to check in on it. Maybe I'll just pass it to you, Amin, to give us an update of where we're at. Yeah. Do you want to give us an update?
Yeah, as I showed you yesterday, last night, it's almost ready. If we open the, can you open the PR and show the people how it's working?
Yep.
Yeah, I can guide you.
It's okay.
It's you can open GIVeconomy. It's merged there.
Oh, is it still? Should I look at the PR or?
Let me show you. Oh, let me show you.
There you go. Nice.
Yes, that's it. That's it. I send it to you.
Wait, is it not what I'm looking at? Is it different from what I'm looking at?
We merged it to GIVeconomy. Maybe we should have a separate domain for it and Versal for GIVeconomy. We have a separate branch for GIVeconomy to update GIVeconomy, and if you want to have a release to have it sooner rather than other, there is a preview link. Yeah.
I was already looking at it. I already had it open. Yeah, this is it.
That's it. Everybody, if you see, it's the Angel Vault. If you open it, the APR is calculated based on the API that Angel Vault's guys gave us. Angel Vault provided an API which has the LP price, token price, and their IRR, return. So the APR is calculated based on that. For instance, you have a stake, one LP token. The price of that is important to know what's the APR, because you have a stake LP token, you are getting Give token as a reward, right? and you know, for instance, you are getting, for instance, 5 give per minute, right? So your APR is depend on the the price of the LP that you have staked and the price of give that you are getting. Does it make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I used Angel Vault API, the values that are provided by Angel Vault API. So it makes the task easier for me.
But wait, you also inputted the like the amount of rewards going out, right? Like that was also an input because we allocated give to go out as rewards, and the APR should reflect like both like the fees and stuff, and also the staking rewards that we're giving in the give farm, right?
Yeah. You know, I just the value that we are seeing is consists of 2 parts. One part is what I am calculating as a reward that is paid in give, and the fees are I get the value from the Angel Vault that they say that okay, we have a value IRR that is a return that you get from Angel Vault side.
Okay.
So the combination of these two, the addition of these 2 values makes the final APR. APR.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, cool. Yeah, the only thing, I mean, I don't think we really need, I mean, if we could get away with not having to bug Moa to do design, I think all we need really is to just like have this be like a tool tip or something. So it's like, you know, you mouse over here and it's like, this is like I wrote you some text for it. It's like, this APR is your cumulative APR, combination of your IRR earned from fees and also your APR earned from give incentives. The IRR is added directly to your position.
Yeah, it's easy. It's super easy. But you know, today I was too busy. I and Cherik were too busy today. We were always fixing bugs and merging things together to have this be available to be finished. And we are in good state at this moment. Angel is ready. We have a GIVeconomy domain.
Yeah. And also we still need to fix. Did you want to fix this thing, the icon, to be like the one give thing we were talking about? Oh no,
that's
you
a
like
discussion. Yeah, I fixed it. You know, basically, generally the farm icon is deduced from the title. The tokens that are named the title makes the icon. But I added an option. That's easy, but I added an option to override that default behavior. Just that. Say,
Yeah.
okay, just show this, and it happens.
Okay. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is pretty small. Maybe we don't need to spend everyone's time on it. But okay, is there anything else on here that needs to be done? Like I know Katabi, you were testing. So Katabi was trying to test the APR, but I think he was getting different results, probably because the APR showing includes the IRR and he didn't include that. Is there like
the point is that he was using the one field token price, but I answered him in the DM as DM, and he should calculate again. He should forget the value of the one field at all. You know, he considers that the LP token that is staking is give LP. You should consider that it's give LP. For instance, you have tiny value of give LP. Calculate based on that. Suppose that you have a stake give LP. The price of give LP is something you can calculate based on the when you stake your DAI, you get some give LP. When you stake one give, deposit one give, right? It's $1. You get some LP token, and by dividing this, you can understand what's the price of the one give LP. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. For instance, you deposit 100 the one give and get 250 LP. So the price is $1. 100 divided by 250, for instance. It would be 40 cents, for instance.
Mhm.
Yeah, and as I said, I got that price from the Angel Vault API. I didn't calculate myself.
Okay. So Katabi, are you able to then like test and just double check that this is looking right now that you have other information?
Yeah, I'll just check the Angel Vault API right now to check the prices, and if I have further questions, I'll ask them to Amin later on.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And then actually, Mo, I just noticed you're in the call. I have a question for you. So on the Angel Vault card, instead of having like the 2 token things, even though it's like one give, we have this like little angel light icon, and we don't have like a little icon here at the top. Should we leave it like this, or do you think it's better for us to have like the 2 token thing and move the Angel Vault icon up?
Actually, we can have. I mean, we can have both options with one icon or 2 icon. That just depends. If you need them too, we can just add them.
Okay,
But
maybe we can just
2 options.
Yeah, I think either we can just leave it, or I'll just chat with Amin about it if we want to change it. I don't think it's a huge problem.
I think if we're saying one give/give, I think it's better to have the 2 icons to make it more clear. But if it's not really necessary, we can actually leave with this.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to make it the 2 icon thing and then move the Angel Vault icon so it like says Angel Vault with the little icon next to it here at the top, similar like how this one has the Uniswap logo? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute and you're protesting.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's possible.
Leave it.
It's possible. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Change it.
Just design and tell me what to do.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Other than that, like, so then we're done, right? Then we can launch. And I mean, we want to set this up also with a countdown timer of a week, Griff? 72 hours. So we want to have a countdown timer of 72 hours. Is that like easy? We can do that, right? I mean, oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, it's easy. When it's a okay.
No, go ahead.
Thank you. You know, it's we have some infrastructure that is the same for all the pools. We say that the start time is there. We can set it. Even you can change it.
Okay. Great.
And the point is that when we are filling the Unipool, the farm to pay reward, that's the important. The bot that we say, okay, pay the reward. I can set the time anytime you set. For instance, say the next day, next week to Monday, or any day. I can set the start time for that. And the distribution of reward. You said that it has changed.
No, I don't think so. No, we do need to talk about that. Damn. Yeah, so actually, maybe it was already decided in the forum post. Mitch had some protests against the initial. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. So, Mitch, do you have any further objections to the increasing flow, or should we? I don't know. Should we talk about this some more here?
Well, I'm putting out another option.
You put in another option.
No, it's just like instead of just Griff providing the solution, I just put up another one.
Totally. Yeah, I don't know how. So should we like vote on this? Does anyone have an opinion on? Has anyone besides Griff and Mitch looked at the incentives?
Yeah, I also made a comment that I wanted to talk about on the research call, but Mitch made the point that when we get at risk, when there is less liquidity, when our APR is lower and people are taking out, like because of the game, they give with one give mix. But potentially that will be also like a moment where people will like to change more give, say that some people that are not so aligned to give would like to, when there's less liquidity, there is going to be more sell pressure because people are getting give with their one give. And I don't know, maybe that could spiral. So I was thinking that maybe we could have like some other farm that has an invert, like whatever it is, the jagged staircase or the one that something messes, to have something that has inverted APR so that people can put the give that they're taking out from there somewhere else immediately. Or maybe with like single stake, I don't know. But I think that that's the risk, that when there's less liquidity on the pool, people also have more give to sell. Hope that was clear.
Yeah, that's an interesting proposal. So basically, like, let's do the jagged staircase on Angel Vault, but then also do some kind of alternating thing for Balancer as well, the other pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think this is a GIVeconomy research subject, so I think that there's maybe more discussion that can be done, but I think maybe it's like Griff and Katavi will have opinions and Mitch, and you guys will all be in that next call, so if you want to continue that discussion, let's move it to the next call. Other than that, but I do think we need to make a decision on whatever decision it is that comes out of the research call. We need to decide it very soon, because I'd like to set a launch date for the Angel Vault. I haven't written the blog post, but I'll do it on the plane tomorrow. And then so like our comms will be ready. The documentation is done. So when do we want to launch the Angel Vault? Like, I guess theoretically it can be ready by the end of the week, and then maybe we could launch it like on Monday or Tuesday. How does that sound? Is there any other blockers?
Is my weekend. If you want to deploy it on Monday, I should do it on Saturday. If I'm off.
Oh, well, what about on Tuesday or Wednesday?
But no, we can prepare.
But it would be the countdown.
No worries. Someone can. No, it's easy. No, don't
when you say launch, you mean start the countdown, right?
I mean start the countdown.
Yeah, no, we can prepare the PR and everyone can merge it to be on the front end. You know, start on the you take about starting the countdown on Monday, right?
Starting the countdown on Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's our testing strategy? How do we know that it's okay to launch? Like, who's responsible if there's a bug? Like,
I mean,
at the lunchtime, you mean?
No, I mean when the countdown's over. I mean, I guess for the whole process. Once the countdown started and the countdown's over, how do we? Who's gonna make sure that they do the final say and say, like, if there's a bug, it's like I didn't check it.
Yeah, right. All right. Hopefully this time the end will be that if it start Monday, it can start on Thursday, our noon. So I will be available. Muhammad will be available probably, and both of us can check the script that run correctly.
I was talking to Monique earlier today about how we've had a lot of failed deployments lately, and so I don't know if there's like a strategy, some kind of change of strategy, so that the testing is done well enough that it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's very good that you guys will be there, of course, to fix the problems, but how do we prevent that from being something that you have to do that day?
Yeah, you mean that test the countdown sooner, right? Test the countdown. Countdown is something on the front end, but the unipool should be a start at the moment. The unipool should be filled notified to pay reward at exactly the same time. The start time. That's the script. The problem that we had last time was that the script was not checked by and I prepared that, I did a mistake. I had forgotten to uncomment a line of code to run. But this time I prepared a script and tell the Muhammad to check it. And yeah, at least 1 or 2% should check the script, the bot, and also check the cron job to be configured correctly to run at the moment. Does it make sense? Have puts more eye on the process. Just the last time I personally did it and didn't ask Muhammad to check it. So it's my double mistake. I did a mistake in the code and I didn't ask Muhammad to check it, or anyone who is familiar with the process. But Muhammad at this moment is only the one who is familiar. And yeah, I think that would address the concern.
Can't we stimulate the going live on a separate environment, and we assuming that we want to go live, for example, this time, but we do the same, and we're thinking that it's going live, but it's going to be kind of simulations on other environments, and we test it. We try to test it very similar to the production environment and make sure that everything is good.
That
Just an
makes
idea.
sense. We can forget current deployed Angel Vault. I can test, for instance, I can deploy a new unipool, right? A new unipool to run, for instance, to start on, for instance, on Monday morning. You know, for instance, Sunday, I prepare a new Angel Vault, which will start on Monday. We have 24 hours countdown. And on Monday, it should start successfully. Cool. And if it on Monday it starts successfully, so we can be sure that we will be more confident that the real script, the production, will work on Thursday. Does it?
So it makes you mean that on Monday we should do kind of test party again, final test parties, and make sure that everything is good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if we
Exactly.
find something very bad, we cannot. Can we do
We can stop the countdown, and yeah, we can stop the countdown, and the point is that we should merge GIVeconomy to main and develop is important because it should be in good state. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so we're gonna deploy a new test environment we start the countdown on Sunday. On Monday, the test environment goes live, then we test it. But also, are we gonna we're gonna start the countdown on Monday for the real, but for 72 hours? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have like 2 days to fix anything if anything went wrong in our test deployment thing.
Yeah, and I need for deploying the production unipool, I need multi-sig transactions.
Okay.
2 multi-sig transactions. Yeah.
To deploy to production, you need 2 multi-sig transactions to start the give incentives, right?
First, give the distributor role to the unipool. Grant distribution role. Grant unipool the distribution role. And allocate some token to be distributed by it.
Okay.
And
good.
someone should fill it. No, someone should fill the token distro.
Someone should fill the token distro.
Maybe it has token. It has token.
I think
probably.
It has tokens. I think it has tokens. Yeah. 6 million give. Where was this give supposed to come from for the Angel Vault incentives? I think it should be coming from our multi-sig. Mitch, does our mainnet multi-sig have 6 million give in it? Our liquidity mining multi-sig?
On mainnet.
Uh-huh.
Liquidity multisig?
Yeah,
No. On mainnet, yes.
on mainnet, good. Okay, cool. So we have
But
the
if,
multi-sig has to.
go ahead. It's fine. It's good enough.
Okay, sounds good. So I mean, I'll make sure that we have the decided the incentives structure for incentives distribution by the end of this week, so that we can go ahead with that test deployment. Countdown starts Sunday. We do the real deployment countdown starting Monday or Tuesday, and I guess we can just decide that tomorrow or Friday if we start Monday or Tuesday.
And I would like to, for instance, Mitch verify the distribution finally, because he knows that what's happening in the forum and he can see the distribution. That's yeah, and it's really easy to understand.
Right. Well, I mean, we need to talk about it in the call in an hour and a half, and then I'll let Mitch and Katabe and Griff argue about what they think is the best idea, and then.
I think he's asking me just to review the actual transactions, like we did last time.
No, it's not about transaction. Also, we have a bot that tells Unipool to how much allocate every 2 weeks, right? How much pay reward every 2 weeks. And the distribution, the percentage that, we have, for instance, 6 million to pay by this program. And we have a period of, for instance, I don't know, 26 weeks. I don't remember actually the length.
Okay.
But for instance, for 26 weeks, we have 13 numbers, 13 percentage of that 6 million to be distributed every 2 weeks. For instance, we say that, okay, in this 2 weeks,
no, I understand.
3%. Okay.
Well, yeah, I misunderstood which part you're talking about, but it's cool. I get it.
Yeah, okay. So we'll decide that in the research call, though, and then we can get that too. I mean, okay, cool. So I want to move on to the other parts of the agenda. I feel good about Angel Vault plans, unless there's anybody who's like, no, wait. Okay, cool. So let's talk about Give Power. I want to talk about Give Power staking and unstaking. So Sam has been doing some tests. Maybe Sam, do you want to update us on the work that you've been doing, just so you get in sync with Amin and Cherek here?
Yeah, sure. I will share my screen. Do you see my screen properly? Not right?
Yes, I'm seeing.
And now?
Yes, I'm seeing that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so basically I took the latest branch from Amin, and I have been expanding a little bit the tests. So now this is part of the Amin's tests, and I just started adding, okay, what happens when with the Giveth token? What happens with the total supply when we increase the balance? Do we have access to the name, symbol, decimals, and everything else from the ERC20 token? Can we transfer? It should be non-transferable. Are we calculating properly the rounds? If we increase the time for 14 days, we will be in the next round. What about if we do it once again? What is the power? Is it calculated properly? If we add more amount or add more rounds, how is it working? And I am still writing some more tests in regards of how does the wrap and unwrap from the token manager is working. I still have to check out that it is forbidden to unwrap a token that it has been locked. But it's just adding new stuff. So it is working quite well. We have been through many iterations on the code, so it looks already very, very well. I have two things that I would like to comment now with you guys. One is that we have some code that is not used anymore because we have, instead of let me check. Instead of inheriting from Give Unipool, we are now inheriting from Garden Unipool token distributor. So this Give Unipool is not used anymore. And if you see here in the code that it's deployed as the test, we are not even deploying it. So I guess that it could be removed safely, and this will clean up much more the code, because it's a lot of code that it can get confusing.
Yeah.
It's right? We can
Yeah, if you don't, you said remove give info, right? Yeah, the one that you added, right, at the beginning, and then we decided to inherit the current info. Yeah.
So it's safe to remove it?
I think so, because I haven't used that. You can search again and see it.
There is another thing that I think that we already discussed previously. It's like, it's not the best practice, but it's not a bad practice either. Here in the Garden Unipool token distributor, we have two new functions: stake give power and withdraw power. Usually, what you want to do is, my question will be, why do not just use stake and withdraw using the modifier that allows you to set a permission? My thing is, this code is right. It is not going to fail or anything. But another way to do that would be, instead of checking out if the amount is greater than 0 and then stake, and this stake actually checks it again if that amount is greater than 0, instead of doing that, we could just expose the stake and withdraw functions using a modifier. And this modifier could also be, instead of only give power manager, which is a custom modifier, it could be an OpenZeppelin permission. I don't know. I think that this will be a little bit better. I don't know if we are interested in improving this kind of things, or it's already okay as it is right now.
Sorry, but why you said we need these two functions?
Why should we need this for the two functions?
Yeah, why we need these two functions, said?
Stake give power and withdraw give power. It should, these two functions could be just stake and withdraw with the permissions. We don't really need these two functions, and we can just add a new permission that would be stake and withdraw. That will be the permission. So you don't need to save which is the give power manager. You just add permission of you just add permission to the give power manager for staking and withdrawing.
Oh, you are adding some access to the manager, right?
It will be something that is part of the OpenZeppelin standards. Also, as I was saying, I didn't find anything that is wrong. I just found things that could be slightly improved. For instance, this code should be removed because it is not used. But here, it is working. It just, we can make it easier for, I will say, more standard. But
Yeah,
it's
which
not it's not a big deal.
yeah, it's cool. It's very good to because I don't have enough in this way. I don't have enough knowledge of this standard, and it's very cool that you have considered that.
Okay.
And just have a question: why you didn't add it to the give power contract? You added here in the garden unipool.
I think that it is just following the previous contract and just changing some of the visibility, right, of some of the variables. This is what you did, right? I mean,
it's very dangerous, because we try to keep garden unipool untouched and do every upgrade, adding any value to the give power contract, is inheriting that.
yes.
And the point is that these two functions, because have the give power value inside, in their title, should be better to. I think it's better to be defined in give power first. In this way, we can guarantee that our upgrade is easier. Of course, if you have defined the give power manager after every state, after every other variable, it will not break anything. But it has the give power name inside. Yeah.
Okay. So you think that it's something that it's safe to change?
Be in the give power. Give power sold.
Changing these three functions.
No, move them to the give power.
Move them to the give power. That will be also. At least it's important to remove this if amount, because it's checked twice and it's completely not necessary. So it will look like something like this, and then it's just a matter of not. It's just a matter of naming and making it as generic as possible, but it's not something that is very required. We could just move those functions to the other place, and it will be nice. And it was just a suggestion, so we can do it in the both way. So next steps is end up finish this test here to check out that everything is working properly. I am also having some problems with the total supply. I am not able to follow when it increases and decreases the total supply of give power. So I'm still checking that this is properly managed. It should, because we are using the mint function of the ERC20. So when you are minting for somebody, it automatically increases the total supply. So it should be nice as well. And the only thing that I am a little bit more worried is with the hook, that we have to check out that everything is staking properly or staking properly, and we cannot unstake if the tokens are locked. This is something that I think is not tested yet. We just tested that things can be locked and unlocked, but we didn't check that it forbids you from unlocking or for unwrapping in the case that you have them locked.
Hey guys, I don't really want to interrupt, but I also do, because I think that this is just really between and Amin, and maybe you guys could just have a call, like just the two of you, to go over the rest of it, because we do have a few more things to get through on the agenda. Although I really want the two of you to talk.
Okay, I just to give a little bit of the context. The thing that I think that is also very important for this call is how do we to understand what is failing in the give power front end. Why is it giving negative values when I think that it's the most important thing.
Well, I did make some issues on that. Chirik, I think you said you fixed them. I made like 3 issues late at night last night that were like, I don't understand, everything's broken. And did you fix them?
Yeah, as I told, I think it's my fault in calculation. Please check them again, because when I implement them, I use total GiveLock instead of user GiveLock, and on that time I'm the only user. So I think I fixed them, and you can check them again. These 3 issues, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
they are fixed. Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
So they're not showing also negative numbers when you have like less balance.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
because every time we were fixing, we were testing that, we were the only user. For instance, if someone else like and you like at the same time, the total value is more than your balance, and they become negative. For instance, your balance was minus by total luck and became negative.
Nice. Amazing. Cool. So those can be tested now. Great.
Yeah.
Crazy front-end madness. So that can be tested from the same link as well, the Give Power one, right?
Yes.
Great. Then the other things I wanted to check in on are the issue about showing the APRs and the farm cards when the user's wallet is not connected.
No, I'm working on it. It's almost done. I think tonight I can merge it.
Okay, cool.
Just a little check with Annie, yeah.
Nice. Amazing. And then there were a couple more points. Technical validation of bridging. So Pavle made a issue, called technical validation, talking about like what it might take in order to make it so that the user, when they went to stake, would like call transactions to bridge their tokens. But yeah, I think that it sounded like it would take a lot of development effort. So maybe Mo, we could use your support to design just like a couple of like a modal flow that's like, or just a couple of modals. So I'll make an issue about that. Maybe we can work on that like today or something. What do you think, Mo?
Yeah. Just assign me the issue, and yeah, let's see. I actually have another task doing at the moment, but I can actually spend more time.
Okay, I'm just gonna write ask me
Lauren,
details.
for your information, currently we have design column. If you find something very important, you can, put it up. Just think about the design test.
Cool. All right. I just put in the design column. Thanks, Monique. Awesome. And yeah, so I put up a snapshot. I think you can still vote on it. Yeah, for like the proposal was to allocate 7 million Give to incentivize Give Power stakers. So we'll need this Give in order to make the program run. So if you haven't voted already, please vote. The link is in the notes. It's in snapshot, and I think it's still open for another few days. I don't know when it says it ends. I don't know. It ends August 1st. So there's 4 more days. And yeah, cool. And Kotabe, how's it going with the testing? I think you were working on testing all the issues in UAT, right? Is there anything that you ran into that you want to bring up, or yeah, how's it going?
Honestly, I still haven't had bandwidth to check the UAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Is anyone else in the call able to help support with testing the issues in UAT test for GivePower? As you just learned, if only one person does testing, it could create other problems that we wouldn't ever notice. So we need more people on it. So yeah, Mitch is gone. I know he was testing.
I try to give a hand tomorrow.
Cool. If you need any drGive2, send me a message or Amin. Me and Amin can hook you up with drGive2 for testing.
I'd love to help test. Is there like a party that's going to happen where everybody gets together and tests together, or it's just an async kind of thing?
Async kind of thing. I'm happy to host a party. We could do something on Friday if we wanted to hang out and do some group testing, but yeah, or maybe like early next week, because I want to make sure that Angel Vault, I want to put my bandwidth into the Angel Vault.
Okay, well, I'm open to an event, and in the meantime, I'll watch the Transparency channel testing party that was already recorded and see what I can find out on my own.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, Ashley, just message me. If you don't have drGive2, you probably do, but if you don't, send me your address. And then yeah, there's a lot of issues that are in UAT QA here that can be tested. The GivePower testing link is actually givepower.vercel.app. That's where we're testing for GivePower. So I will put it right now in the GiveEconomy channel as well for everybody who can. No. For testing GivePower. Great. Awesome. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I was thinking, and I want to know if you guys think this is a good idea, of creating a call for delegates when we launch the staking and locking. And I wanted to know like what kind of information we get, because anyway, when we launch the staking and locking side of GivePower, I think we'll start the narrative around like what is GivePower and how this is going to be awesome, and get people kind of hyped about boosting, which will be coming. And I think it's a great opportunity also to like start getting people filling out like maybe just a type form and giving us their name, their address, why they think they should be a delegate. Because once we have that information, we'll be able to like create a delegation flow. We haven't done any design or any work on this really, but like it would be great if the user could click like delegate to somebody, and then they go to a page where they see all the delegates, and like they have each like kind of a brief profile description, maybe even just one sentence or something. So 2 questions, like what do you think, and if it's a good idea, like what information do we need to gather when we launch GivePower staking for that?
Just one question: why we have to use the type form to handle this thing for delegating GivePower to others?
Yeah, we don't have to use type form. I was just thinking what I want to do is like when we launch just staking locking, it's going to be like there'll be boosting coming soon. If you want to be a delegate for boosting, give us your information, and we could get them to give us information on the DApp or some other way. But just type form is really easy, and I could do it fast. So.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what do you guys think?
That's nice, but if we somehow can handle it on the DApp, it would be much better, I think, because it's kind of a little bit. I mean, we asked, we want user to go to another site outside of the Giveth, and then fill a form but I think maybe we can somehow, I don't know, I mean that maybe we can just create just something like a subscribe thing that's letting people enter some basic information and just save them somewhere, not just making user to go outside of the app.
As far as like, this is for delegates, right? Not for people who delegate to, but people who receive delegation.
Yes.
And I usually see it as a forum post, so that everyone can see who's applying and what they say. This is how Gitcoin and Optimism do it. I would make it through the forum. We have a pretty awesome forum anyway, and it would drive a lot of usage to it.
Okay, I can do that.
That's what everyone else has always done.
Yeah. Okay. Would you? Yeah. Does that sound good, Mo? Then on the forum.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Makes sense.
We'll send people to the forum. So I guess we would need to write a forum post that's like, delegates would do this stuff. Please make a comment here if you want to be a delegate.
If I were doing, I would suggest making a blog post about boosting and what it is, Give Power. I don't think we even have a Give Power blog post out, right?
No, but that's what I'm saying. We're going to be launching one. We're going to be putting out a blog post explaining Give Power when we launch staking and locking. So I'm thinking it's a good opportunity while people are looking at it to also call delegates and just start collecting preliminary information. Although I don't really know what we're going to do with it yet.
I see. Are we going to outline boosting in the Give Power post?
Not clearly, but like definitely explain it, that it's coming. But I'm not going to explain how it will work because it might change.
Okay, cool. I mean, I guess so you're saying this is like a preemptive call for delegates.
Yeah, but like we're going to be announcing the first part of Give Power, so people are going to be looking at Give Power. It seems like a good opportunity to get people to start giving us their information. And then like when we actually launch the boosting, it's not like, oh, in the weeks before we have to scramble. It's like when people were already looking at it. But I mean, we can also do it later if people think it's a bad idea.
If all you're looking for is like, are you interested in being a delegate? Like fill out this type form with your name and stuff, and then we reach out later. I think that makes sense. The type
form in a forum post. I mean, we'll just change our mind about it.
Well, I thought it was going to be more of the formal call where people actually do it. I didn't understand. It was just like a preemptive. And if it's
okay, well, we're out of time in this call anyway. I guess we have to talk about this later. But anyway, I got through most of what I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry, now we're out of overtime, but we can check in on Regen Farms outreach in the research call. And I think we're so busy with Angel Vault and staking locking that like we can talk about boosting next week too. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Unless there's any other last questions you want to keep us here for, or anybody here. Grab your people. No? Okay,
No,
thanks
thank you,
everyone.
Raji. Just I'm sure that Sam is reading my comment, my message. That's cool.
Good. You guys should talk. Go call each other right after this.
Yeah.
Okay.